Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel House on Pine and to another video. It has been a while since I've posted on this channel, but today we are going to start some makeovers for the upcoming summer season. I want to get my house in order, and we're going to be starting with this hallway closet. This is actually a closet that's in the foyer. It holds all of our coats, but it also quickly became a closet that just held all kinds of our paint cans and repair items. And this closet's pretty old because the house is actually an older structure, so I want to just take care of this closet, making an actual coat closet, and only keep the necessary items that I need to keep in here. So first I'm just going to go through and declutter. We're going to do some repairs to the drywall that's actually already in the closet. I'm going to be putting in a new hanging system, and then of course now I'm just going to go through and get out all of the paint and repair items. I have some tiles sitting in this closet that I'm waiting to do for a kitchen update that I still haven't done, but there's just all kinds of materials that don't need to be in this closet. I'm going to move those down to my new workshop and organize those. So we're going to go ahead and just declutter everything. Now that I have everything removed, I realize how bad all of these nails look sticking out of the wall, but I didn't have anywhere else to hang off my extension cord, so I just drove some nails into the only 2x4 in the closet wall. But now I'm just removing those. I'm going to fill all these cracks and holes with some joint compound. And this closet hanger was really old. Like I said, when we moved into this house, this closet was just like it is today, so it's really time to replace. Now we're going to go ahead and start sanding down everything. I just used some 220 grit sandpaper and just sanded over all of the nail holes and anything that wasn't smooth. And I'm going to be using some joint compound. Like I said, I just got it from Ace Hardware. I believe it was Ace Hardware brand, cheapest brand that I could find. It works super great and it was really easy to apply. If you're not used to using joint compound, starting in a small area like a closet is a great idea, because if you do make mistakes, you know, you're not going to see them in a closet as much as you would in your living room or bathroom or somewhere like that. So I wanted to start in this small area and get my feel for kind of using joint compound before I do other areas in my home. And I'm also just using a little plastic spatula joint compound tool to put everything on with. I didn't spend a lot of money. I think this was like $2.50 for this tool. It worked perfect for me and I was happy with the results. So I'm just going to go through and fill all of those cracks. I did a couple coats in some of the areas that had larger holes, but the one thing I will say about this particular joint compound, it does take a long time to dry, so just be prepared to wait at least overnight after you have everything applied. Once I got to the corner areas, I went ahead and just put a little bit of that compound on the sides of the corner, and then I did purchase some joint compound tape. It wasn't expensive either. It was only $7 or $8 I believe for this, but after I placed just a little bit in the corners, I went ahead and unfolded that tape, and it has a natural fold in the center that makes it easier to fold into your corner. and I just stuck that to the joint compound. After that, you can go ahead and add a little bit more compound to feather out that little edge and kind of hide that edge, and I didn't use very much for this at all. Some videos show professionals using a whole lot to hide the corners, but I wasn't really worried about it in this closet. But that's how I got this tape to stick to the corners, and then I just kind of feathered it out to hide that edge. So now that I have all of the joint compound finished, I'm going to let it dry overnight. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and paint the door. I'm just going to use a semi-gloss white paint. I believe this paint was from Lowe's. And I'm just taping up the door handle, which I did get this door handle replaced earlier than this video, and I ordered the door handle from Amazon. So I'll leave a link for it below if you're interested in these door handles. But I'm just going to take a paintbrush, paint inside all of the hard areas first, and then just go over with a couple coats of this white paint. Okay, so now everything is dry, and I did let everything dry overnight, including the sheetrock and the door paint. But now it's ready to start sanding down everything, and then I'm going to do just a little bit of cleanup before we actually start painting the walls. I just used a broom and swept all of that dust off the walls, and I didn't show it in this video, but I did take a damp cloth and kind of wipe down the walls a little bit to remove every speck of dust. Then I just swept it up, and now we'll be ready to start painting. And I'm also using some painter's tape just to put around the edge of the floor in case my brush touches the floor. This will make things easier when I go to clean things up. Now for my paint, I'm just using a Gliden paint. This came from Walmart. It's Whitecliff Beige. It does have a gray tint. It's not completely white. It just gives it a little bit of a neutral gray tone. As you can see here, I'm putting it on the wall. So it gives it a little contrast with my walls that I already have in my foyer. But I love this color. It's bright enough to make things look really white and crisp. So here's a before of the closet before the joint compound and paint, and already this closet is is such a huge difference. You can tell how big a difference it made just to fill in those corners between the sheetrock. So now we are ready to go ahead and put in a new closet hanging system. I went to the Dollar General and found this 36 by 63 inch shower curtain rod because I didn't want to go all the way to Lowe's, which is about 45 minutes away. And I found this that fit perfectly in this 36 inch wide opening for my closet. And these hangers I already had, these did come from Lowe's. They came in a pack of 5 or 6, so I had these 2 left over. So I'm just going to hang these up. You can see I'm going to put the closet system on the left side. I did not want all the coats just to take up all the space in this closet. I wanted it to be kind of open, and I wanted to have some more room to walk in here if I needed to. So I'm putting the closet system on the 2x4s on each side of that left wall, and I'm just screwing those closet hangers into both of those 2x4s. Now we're finally ready to put this closet back together. I did go through and declutter a lot of our coats that we're not using anymore, and I also bought some hangers from Dollar General that I wanted to use to keep everything looking the same. These are just black velvet hangers. So now that I have all the coats back in here, I'm going to keep a few necessary tools and items in this basket that I got from TJ Maxx. This is RGI Home brand. I already had this in my bathroom. I was keeping some towels in it just for decoration, so I'm going to be putting just a few essential items in here. I have this little tire inflator and some foam brushes, some sandpaper. I have a heat gun that I'm just now realizing what I did with this as I'm editing this video. I forgot that I put it in this bin. So, and I've also got this toolbox that I keep some screwdrivers in we use around the house. So I'm going to put everything in here just to keep hidden and looking organized. Now to cover up all of those tools, I'm just using a pillow that I had in my foyer, and this, I actually made this pillow cover from some fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby. If you're wondering about that, I just placed it over top of those tools just to add a little bit of decoration. I'm also going to be placing in just this little rug that I got from Dollar General as well. It was only like $5 or $8, I can't remember, but it's just a small little black and white neutral rug that I love in this closet. It just matches everything so perfectly. And the last thing that I'm going to be putting in this closet is just these hangers. I did get these from Amazon. These are like a farmhouse style hanger. I'm going to be drilling these in with some screws that actually came with the hangers. I'm going to be placing the umbrellas on this to keep those out of the floor and handy whenever we need the umbrellas. Now this closet is officially complete. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It looks so much more crisp clean, and you can see the before here, what a mess this closet actually was in. It's so embarrassing, but I just let it get too far. But now the after, I'm just totally so excited about. I'm gonna work really hard to keep this closet neat and tidy and just looking this way for as long as I can. So if you are thinking about tackling a project like this in your home, I hope this video was inspirational to you and gave you some motivation to go ahead and get started. You can totally do this. If I can do it, you can do it too. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I have so many things I want to do and post this summer. House updates, outdoor improvements. So I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I hope to see you very soon in my next video.